So have you ever wondered how the Mayflower got its name?
Communion of the leaf.
Ooh, come smoke with me. Communion of the leaf, yeah. The leaf.
So Jay, what are we doing today?
So we're gonna be smoking the Mayflower 6x54 Toro. The wrapper is a Ecuadorian Connecticut with a Cameroon broadleaf for the binder, and the filler is a Nicaraguan long filler.
Well, man, I'm really looking forward to trying this out. Let's go ahead and cut it. So, interesting on that dry draw, I'm getting a lot of creaminess and kind of a caramel sweetness off of it.
I'm definitely getting the sweetness, and I'm getting, like you said, it's a smooth cream. I'm definitely agreeing on all that, and it's a very good stick. The pull, wow, that pull to me was, I think it's a 6 for me on the pull. It's not too loose. It's not too tight.
I have to agree. It's got a beautiful draw on it. This is gonna be an enjoyable cigar. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the first third, and we'll be back. So we're in the first third here, and the cigar, the creaminess is still there. A very, very slight pepper, white pepper, not very spicy at all. That sweetness, I would say kind of a semi, not overly sweet caramel, but a caramel note to it, which probably goes really well with that creaminess. Other than that, I get almost like a citrus zest every once in a while. It's not all the time, but every once in a while.
I'm not getting that. I'm kind of getting on that burnt note. I'm getting a cedar back taste to it.
Definitely a little bit of cedar, but when you retro, I'm getting, and there's only a few cigars I've ever had that gave me that little bit of a zesty note, but when I retro it, I get a little bit of zest off of it, which makes it very tasty, very refreshing, nice, mild, medium cigar, I would say right now.
I could probably taste that little bit of zest. It's kind of towards the end, like it's hint.
Yes, definitely. So, it's interesting. This cigar has a very interesting play on history. We'll be back on the second third. All right, now that we're in the second third, what are you getting off of this?
I'll be honest, I feel like I'm not getting that sweetness anymore. Now I'm getting more of it, the cedar, a little spice kicking in for me.
I'm getting a little bit of sweetness, but it's more from that creaminess that I'm still getting.
Yeah.
The spice, I'm not getting any pepper really at all. I'm getting more of a cinnamon baking spice type spice. But the cedar's definitely picked up a little bit. It's definitely coming up to the forefront. So still smoking great. I just ashed it because I don't want to wear the ash again. But beautiful construction, tasty cigar. I'm really enjoying it. All right, so let's give our viewers a little taste of the history on this. Go ahead and tell them how Mayflower got its name.
So Mayflower got its name because of the owner, Michael Knowles. So apparently he traced some of his lineage back to the Pilgrims that came on the Mayflower on their voyage in 1620.
Wow, that's something. So we'll give them another little tidbit. Have you ever wondered how they came up with the name Dawn? So stick around for the final third, and we'll give you that piece of information too. All right, so we're at the final third here. Now I'm starting to really get a lot of cedar, a little bit more spice to it. I'm not getting a whole lot else with this right now.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely just getting, like, it was already on the second. The cedar and spice was already ramping up. The third, it's here to fight now.
Yeah. Yeah, still a good cigar, but it's definitely transitioned over to a stronger profile. It's moved up to medium plus, where at the beginning it was more of a medium.
Definitely. I don't know because I was probably smoking it a little fast, but I'm also getting a little bit bitter.
Maybe a little bit. I've smoked a little bit slower than you, but yeah, probably.
So, why did they name this one the Dawn?
So the idea of naming the cigar Dawn has to do with their whole theming time of day. So dawn represents the start of the day, where they also have, so they have three. They have dawn, they have the dusk, and they have dream. And they're meant to be smoked early in the morning, later in the day, at night before you go to bed. So that's how they came up with that name.
That's really interesting right there.
So pairing, I'm pairing it with a chocolate cappuccino today. I think it pairs very well. It's not overpowering. It brings a little bit more of that creaminess and sweetness out. Final third that died off a bit, but it's still very small hints. So what are you getting on that?
Well, me right now, I'm just only drinking water, so that spice and that cedar definitely just coming in full. But I would say with this cigar, I would definitely compare it with how light it is, compare it with a Japanese whiskey,
Yeah, that would definitely keep it from overpowering. I don't think you could stand up to very strong, like a stronger peaty scotch, something like that. I don't think it would really, it's more meant for in the morning, coffee, water, straight up cappuccino and espresso, something like that would work really well with this. So would you recommend this to your friends?
Oh, definitely. For a cigar like this, how light it is, like this is a good like start day, your first cigar type deal. It's wonderful because it's been good through first, second, and third.
I think after smoking this, I'm probably going to go buy a box just to keep in the humidor, so that way I can have them in the morning with a cup of coffee on a weekend, kick back, relaxing. Cup of coffee, nice mild medium smoke. I think it'd pair out really well.
I definitely agree on that one.
All right. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and cut this video out. Remember, every cigar has a story. Keep it lit, and we'll see you next time on Communion of the Leaf.
Ooh,
Yeah, communion.
of the leaf.
Yeah, midnight oil with that blue-gray haze. Gold band shining lost in the mahogany maze. Cut deep, check the draw. Reviews, culture, history. Communion of the leaf, come smoke with me. Yeah.